Hello everybody, welcome to the podcast. Today we will be interviewing Kai. Kai is a Maryland-based Pokemon extraordinaire. Today we'll be showing you the first, the worst, the best, and the last of what Pokemon has to offer, and many more pressing questions about it. So, starting off with our person here, Kai, how long have you been collecting for?
My actual collection started in like 2012, 2013. Those cards I had from back then got lost from the transfer from elementary to middle school. But the oldest cards I currently have is from 2014.
Interesting. What's your favorite card that you have in your collection?
I have a few. My first is my Mega Diancie EX card that I actually got cased with a custom-made case at a convention I went to in Pennsylvania. I've had this card since elementary school. This was one of the cards that I had won when we had done tournaments back in elementary school. We played for keeps. We would all put cards down that we would bet, and whoever won the battle would get said card. And then my other is one of my more recent cards that I got, I believe, in 2021, 2022. Oh no, this is 2024 one. This is my Snom. It's not a useful card in battle. It is just a really cute Snom. It's just a little guy. I just like it.
Okay, now what would you say is your most expensive card?
At the moment, I believe my most expensive card would be my Slowpoke.
Oh.
Well, not my Slowpoke, my Slackoth. He's just a little guy, and if I was to get it graded, at a PSA 10, I would be able to sell it for about $130 to $60.
Wow. Beautiful. So, which one is in worse condition? Oh, we're getting emotional here, folks.
So the ones I have in the worst condition are ones I played with in elementary school, and because children can't handle their emotions, especially elementary school boys who are at the cusp of starting puberty, whenever you beat a boy a little too embarrassingly in Pokemon, they will just take your card and crush it.
Oh.
So I have my very sad, very depressed Machamp. That's one that's pretty bad.
Okay.
And then there's my Chestnut. He's seen better days. And then my embarrassingly worst condition one, the one that I had written on, which probably would have been worth so much more if I took better care of it, was my Volcanion EX dual type card. I feel so horrible for this one. Part of it was my fault. Rest of it, I still blame on that one kid.
Okay. Wow. That's, ooh.
Yeah, they've been through the ringer.
Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Let's have a moment of silence for those three.
Yeah. I keep them because they're sentimental, not because they're in good condition.
Now, what is your favorite generation of Pokemon?
If I remember correctly, that'd be Gen 5. That was Black and White. I feel like it's universally agreed that Gen 5 with Black and White is the best Pokemon game to come out to date. First of all, the music, absolutely peak. Storyline, phenomenal. Gameplay, it's actually good before they started getting super repetitive with everything. And they actually had original Pokemon, and that was like one of the last ones where they had actual creative and original ideas for their Pokemon. And it's my favorite, and also because we got more evolutions in that.
Okay. Eevee's always good. Why do you collect?
When I was younger, it was because I used to play. But then after I stopped playing TCG games, because I didn't really have friends who played the same stuff I did, I just collect now just because I love the art, and seeing all of the different stuff that they have for the different Pokemon is just really cool. And now it's just because of the love of that, and also I love Pokemon. I can't play the games because they're absorbently expensive to get a hold of now. So it's like, I can't afford the games, so I can afford the cards.
Okay. Are there any, like, because I've seen this pop around in the Pokemon community a few times. The viewers might not know what this is, so if you could explain that and also give us some of your faves, what are some fan-made fusions you'd like to become, like, official?
There is one of, and this is not for the reason people think, I just think it looks really pretty. It is Indeedee and Gardevoir.
Okay.
It looks like a gothic princess ball gown. It is so gorgeous. But people are freaks and ruin all the pretty Pokemon. I just want a pretty looking Pokemon in a pretty looking dress.
Well, that seems to be quite the strong opinions you have on this franchise. So anyway, this is the top secret segment of the podcast. This is where we have our guests do extraneous things, absolutely crazy, maniacal, devious things. And today we're going to have our guest Kai open Pokemon decks. Kai, take it away.
I promise it's not a gambling addiction, it just feels fun to open.
Okay.
I gotta get close and try to avoid damaging any cards just in case there's something good in here, because I want to get any good cards actually sent away to be graded by a official grading company. We got a Magmar, Hops Wooloo, Bagon, Paras, Weezing, Frizzle, Hop's Choice Band. Oh, Wilmer, Hop's Bag, and Ruffian full art.
Okay.
And basic energy.
Ruffian looks like a Limp Bizkit fan. I could aid in sleeving if you'd like.
Yes, please. These are, you always leave your cards to protect them. These are top loaders. I typically use these for my full arts or the cards I just really think are neat.
Ruffian gets an honorable mention then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your favorite starter Pokemon?
Okay, my most recent favorite starter Pokemon is Fuecoco. Just because he looks stupid. There's no thoughts going on behind that head. Like his eyes are empty. There's no brain cell movement going on in his brain. I can't explain it. He has wiggled his little way into my heart.
Okay.
He's a little guy.
Yep, we go for Coco. Okay, cool.
This is the last pack. Okay, let me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is a reverse hollow Caterpie. Okay, here we go. Here is, and this is a regular hollow where it's just the whole card is essentially shiny. It's a regular holographic. Electro Energy. Black Belt's Training. Wilmer. Love Wilmer because Wilmer is very, very interesting card. Well, it's not just an interesting card. Wilmer and Wailord are just interesting Pokemon. They are, as I believe, the biggest Pokemon cards. They're pretty interesting, and I just think how funny it is with how incredibly large it is. The Drachma. This is Zora. There's two different types of cards called a Zora and a Zora Arc. They are essentially like Dittos, which are basically Pokemon that are able to transform into others and use the same abilities. Oh, cool. This is Articuno, which is one of the Gen 1 local legends, essentially. It is basically an ice type. And it's just a really cool Pokemon.
Thank you so much for having the courage to bring this to the studio today. This goes hard, incredibly hard. I would be a bitchin' of a man if I didn't say that this was quite the feat. Quite the amazing feat collecting all of this. So, amazing. Thank you for coming to the studio.
Thank you for having me.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Oh yeah.
Also, I got 2 actual hits. So my first 3 packs I've opened up from this set were back-to-back hits.
Oh my god.
Talk about back shots.
Like,
Sun and Moon, right?
yeah, okay, this came from Sun and Moon. Ruffian, I believe, is from the new.
You're laughing a little too hard there.
Because it's funny. Back shots is funny.
And so I got this from the very first pack I opened up
punchline
from the
is-
set. Second, and then fucking third is just wild.
That's insane. Maybe they keep the good ones in the back. I like this one. This one's so pretty. Oh,
I mean, ideally, it should just be.
Is this one full art?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I love this game.
All of these are full arts except for the spec arts. But those, okay, so the non-full.
You don't know if it was on. You should always check if there's a fucking timer setting.
Yeah, that's on me.
Oh no.
So like these, all of these except for Monkey Dory and Clodsire are all like non-full arts. Oh, which one? The pheasant. Oh yeah, I love this one. It's actually a really cute one I have in here.
Here's your cards, man.
Oh, darn cool. Where is my little guy? Here we go. It's a little avatar. He just looks so happy. He's frolicking.
He is.
He's the cutie patootie. He's the frolicking little guy. And then where is
Do you
my...
have close-ups of the cards? I mean, that's what that should have. No, at least like the ones here.
Do you have a close-up of Lopunny?
Like, okay, buddy. In the beginning,
Did I put Lopunny in here or did I just put Baneri?
I can collect people.
Am I needed here any longer?
Not really.
Okay.
You can hang out if you like.
I was hanging out with another
Okay,
group.
I'm gonna have to reorganize my, because here's the thing, I have my binder organized by Pokedex entry.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. I used to do alphabetical order.
Oh yeah, I used to do alphabetical order. I initially started with just type. And then I went alphabetical order. And I was like, you know what would be really fun? And totally not masochistic at all. Pokedex entries. And I had to sit there and put, because there's over 30 pages. And this is a 9-pocket book. So there's 18 pages. There's 18 sleeves, cards per page.
Oh.
It starts with Bulbasaur.
Oh my god.
It starts with Bulbasaur.
Do you
And
have it memorized?
the whole thing, I'm not that much of a masochist.
Liar.
No, all that's been saved for FNAF.
Very true.
And like, I have this by, even like, as much as I wanted to, because there are some that get extra evolutions in later eras. As much as I wanted to keep them together, like this is the next evolution of this, but it doesn't come until the next generation. I wanted to keep them together, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna stick with Pokedex entries.
Wow.
And look where that's gotten you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this all out, and then because it takes about an hour to 2 hours for me to sit down and go through all of this. The way I found easiest, just to make it a little.
Microphones. Shit.